right, let's start it up. All right, so we got our first guest of the night. We got Big Crip K. And how do you pronounce your name?
Fat Huncho, what are you talking about, man?
Set Huncho. All right, Set Huncho and Big Crip K. What brings you on to the podcast tonight?
You a faggot.
So that's what brought you on. You apparently want to challenge my sexuality on the podcast.
Yeah, what's up, man?
I don't know. You tell me. You're the guest on the podcast. First of all, tell the people where you're from. Where you from?
Yeah, where you from, man?
Man, Louisiana, man.
Where's here? That could be anywhere.
I just said, Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Oh, Baton Rouge. Oh,
Baton Rouge. So you down south?
Yeah, man.
Punk ass country ass nigga, man. Fuck them niggas, man.
oh, where you from?
Where you from, Big Crip?
People know that.
Where you from, Big Crip?
Man, niggas know I'm from Jersey. Fuck is you talking about, man? Crip ass ain't
Ah, we
shit,
got
man.
Jersey. We got Jersey.
These down south Crip niggas ain't shit, man. Niggas know what the fuck we talking about, nigga. Big blue on the map. Woo shit. Fuck is you talking about?
What?
You don't play jet.
Man, fuck you young boy ass niggas. Tired of y'all niggas, man. Walk around like I don't know what the fuck
wait,
you ordering this?
Big Crip, why you mad at Slat Huncho?
Max, what happened here?
You even know him?
You don't know where I'm from?
Not at all, bro. Not at all. But he just some down south regular ass nigga. The way he talking, man. Ratchet as fuck, man. Making us look bad. Fuck wrong with these niggas, man.
So you don't like him because he got an accent?
By the way,
Dirty Jersey, man. What you talking about?
I got nut, man. Fuck you, man. We up top. Fuckers you talking about, you slap dirty motherfuckers. Fuck
I'll
wrong
go
with
over
you.
there, beat your ass, man. What you talking about? I'll slap this shit. Lord.
But look, cuz. Just because we bang the same flag don't mean we gotta be cool, nigga. We don't fuck with you dirty niggas. You trying to like make us look bad and shit. What's wrong with y'all? You got this man Bryant with this big ass forehead. Why we talking about his sexuality? Maybe because you look gay. You bitch ass nigga. Who has a red roof?
I know that though. You stay in here, man.
On the back. What's wrong with that man?
Oh
man.
And
wait, they got it on me? Wait, what? Time out. They were putting on me.
You got some red light in your room. You got some red light in your room, man. Trying to get at me, man.
They LEDs.
Yeah,
what
you
mean?
got a red room, bro. They got 2 Crips in here, bro. Your room is red.
Oh, all right, wait up. I got you.
That's
wait
why
up,
they're beefing with you.
My bad. That was disrespectful on my part. Give me a second.
You got a red hoodie on too. I should go over there and smack the shit out you.
All right, there we go.
You better take your hoodie off too,
fix
son.
it?
Fuck wrong
Take
with
my
you,
hoodie off.
Yeah, get
can't leave this. I can't leave the stream.
What's up with this weird laughter, my man? Ariel, right? Y'all niggas is bozos, man.
Well, I don't know why you mad.
We on here to talk business, right? All right, we here to have a conversation.
Yeah.
You know,
let's start. Let's get it.
Then let's do this. Let's do this. We doing a live chat right now.
Story, man. Tell me where you're from and your life story.
How about you tell me where you're from, huh? I feel more comfortable if you tell me where you're from. How about that?
I'm from outer space, obviously. You see me.
Oh yeah? You ain't gonna bitch. Bring your fat ass back down here. Alright? What's wrong with you, man?
Hey yo.
Hey man, you can't be coming at the host like this, bro. Slut Honcho. Tell me about your life.
Fuck you in this pot ass, nigga. Fuck you talking about?
Wild. All right, but back to serious business here. So if you guys were you guys listening to anything that we talked about earlier in the podcast? You guys want me to bring you up to speed on what we talked about so far?
Yeah, I mean, I like you sell organs and you sell organs. I like that. I like you sell organs.
Man, fuck with this clown that you talking about. Fuck with this clown that you talking about. Look, Bryant with a T. Bryant with a T. Listen to me.
Yes, sir. Well defined. Yes, sir.
Can you recap the show for me again? Because I was paying attention,
Right.
but you were saying some sus shit. Just looking at your sweater in the background just pissed me off. You know what I'm saying? Really brought me away from the whole show.
My bad. All right. So first of all, so far we talked about the governor of New York. So your close neighbor, Andrew Cuomo, and his sexual assault allegations. How you feel about that?
Man, I don't give a fuck about none of these clown ass niggas.
Technically, the governor of New York might as well. All right, go.
You want me to talk Brown with a T?
Go ahead.
Thank you. Now, I understand the man is a very high importance. I understand that. But my thing is, if he ain't one of the niggas, I don't give a fuck about that man well-being. He ain't bringing a chicken into my pocket. Fuck. What am I supposed to do? Give his grandmama flowers or something? I don't give a fuck. You know
that's a good point.
With the hood, why do I care? If it ain't got to do with my society, why do I care? I don't got to worry about no clown ass niggas in suits, man. Fuck you talking about? You could be a businessman wearing some jeans and a hat. Fuck.
But here's the thing, because we were talking about this. Because it feels like they're holding him to a double standard compared to how they held, like, Trump. Trump would have affected you, and he also had sexual assault allegations. How do you feel about Trump and his allegations?
Look, we all know this man Trump been fucking with little boys.
Allegedly. This is allegedly. Wait up.
Allegedly. He's been fucking with little boys, allegedly, since, what was it? Home Alone 1? When that kid got caught? Y'all laughing. Think about this, for real. That boy turned out so fucked up after that, man. Like, it was just a horrible experience. You can tell he had a hard time. And then, now hold on. And then,
you know that was a movie, right? You know that was a movie.
Yeah. I know it was a movie, but you're not listening to me. Just being on set with that man, the things he probably did to him off camera. You know what I'm saying?
So are you claiming that Macaulay Culkin, the child from Home Alone, grew up to be a fucked up adult because Trump apparently molested him? Is that what you're claiming on the podcast here?
Look, nigga, I ain't claiming nothing on my set. All I'm saying is, don't act up. You know what I'm saying? Shit just don't add up.
It don't add up. That's all right.
Shit just don't add up. That's what I'm saying. So I mean, and even then, you know what? For me and real with you, politicians always been doing some weird shit. Like, you always hear about politicians doing weird shit. Like you never hear about no hood nigga, you know, raping a 10-year-old, none of that shit. You hear politicians doing shit like that. Like, why is that? You know what I'm saying?
That is a good question. Why do you think that is? Why do you think that is?
Because these niggas is weird. That's why they in office.
I like rape.
They gotta suck a lot of dick to get to where they at.
Where I'm from, I like that rape shit, man.
Niggas in the hood won't do that. What? Like, I don't know nobody in my hood who do that.
From my time, they I like that rape shit, right? From my time, they call me the rape. I rape everybody. I rape all of them. I rape everybody in my city, and they know that for sure.
Man, what the fuck?
Define rape.
So you're a rapist?
I say that proudly, man. I rape everybody.
Yo, chill out.
Go look for me, man.
All right, man. I'm gonna have to hit up some dirty down south niggas to go beat your ass, man. You just sound like some clown ass nigga, man. You making a whole set look bad. Fuck wrong with you, boy. I'm gonna have to talk to your superior or something, man. You wildin'.
This shit wild, bro. This shit wild.
Yeah, that was.
So Huncho just admitted to being a serial rapist, apparently. And Trump apparently raped Macaulay Culkin is what we got so far out of this?
Yeah, Brian with a T. I'm sure them niggas know what we talking about.
All right. How do you guys feel about the...
No, hold on. Before we go on about this topic, y'all don't disagree with me. Like, y'all keep nodding your heads, but I don't hear y'all disagreeing. So clearly y'all agree with my theory.
I don't like to take positions on a subject that I don't have enough information on. I'll listen to your opinion and respectfully give you my thoughts on it.
Shut
I'm not
your
gonna
fat
take a
ass up.
side.
You out here doing this podcast, right? You should have an opinion too, right?
I do have
Fuck
an
wrong with
opinion.
you? And that fat ass nigga in space, fake ass gonna wood, but ass nigga, he better chill the fuck out too and start talking. Before I start coming for his fat ass wearing that white shirt.
I was gonna tell you my side. I don't think.
Hey, my
I don't
bad,
think
nigga, my
Trump
bad,
raped
nigga, my
this
bad.
nigga.
My bad. Hey, my bad, Nick, my bad. You got that.
I don't think he did it on set, bro. Yeah, I don't think he raped him.
But what you're saying is he was definitely raped.
I don't think he was. Oh, you saying he could have been? I mean, it could have happened to anybody.
There's no way a kid turned out so fucked up after doing them little ass kid movies, man. Like this, like those kid actors is always turning out fucked up, man. Like
That's
look
a
at
fact.
Miley Cyrus.
That is true.
Miley Cyrus.
That's a fact.
She said, "I came in like a rag and the ugly ass hell." She valid.
That is
She
true.
definitely did come in like a wrecking ball. I remember it was 2016, and she made a rap song talking about some J's on my feet, bitch. You
She
just
wasn't
you bought
that
your
song.
first pair of J's that summer.
Low key. That's all kind of bump. I'm not gonna lie, it kind of bumped. When that shit dropped, tell me not.
It would bump this you bitch ass.
I killed for mine,
Brown with a
man.
T.
What about that shit, man?
Man,
Hancho,
fuck you,
Hancho.
slap, bitch.
I eat your bitch alive, man. Oh, fuck, talking about slap, what?
How you feel about that?
Hey, you think you that? You ain't shit, man.
Get this
What?
off my
So
phone,
you got a
man.
white tee on, man. So you
might-
got a white tee on, man.
We might need to get
Come
a
on now,
translator
partner.
in here.
Come on, partner.
Slap, man. What's going on, bro?
I don't want DJ, man.
You don't
Yo.
want what?
Get this clown ass nigga off my phone, man.
You down bad right now, bro? What happened?
Man,
Yeah, man,
I'm gonna
I ain't gonna lie,
I'm
man.
gonna have to take a trip down south to go beat this nigga ass.
I ain't
man. This nigga
gonna
crazy.
lie, man.
In a hand, who you think got it? Who you think got it?
I'm about to perk like an hour ago. About to perk. I'm off a perk.
Oh, he off a purge.
Oh, that explains it.
That makes sense.
No, that shit to do with it. Niggas pop perks in daily. It don't make you sound retarded.
It's in right now, man. It's in right now. It's in.
I think you pop more than perks.
Hey, man. Where I'm
Child
from,
grown ass
you
nigga.
got
Wait, time out.
dirty,
Head
dirty.
in there, man. Fuck that nigga.
Are you claiming that? Are you claiming
We do
that
that.
Hancho might
We do
be?
that we do that white boy, bugger sucker and then lit. We do that
Nah,
Oh, so you
You
do
got
cocaine
dope
as
slang.
well.
for sure.
Kane
Oh,
do
this
it for
man
the one time.
wildin'.
Kane do it for the one
Are
time
you
for sure.
mixing them? Slap?
Nah.
What you want, man? What
You probably,
you want, man?
yeah, baby mama keep calling you, huh? You bitch ass nigga. Get the fuck out of here.
For sure. I got 3 of them. Come
Three?
on,
Bet
partner.
you do. And I
How many
bet you
kids you got?
17, right? You little ass nigga. You clown ass nigga. You young boy ass nigga. Man, get the fuck out
Got
the court,
4.
man.
I got 4 kids, man. My
4?
My older 8-year-old.
Hey, how old are you?
Hey, how old are you, man? Fuck,
And you gotta know that full shit.
You
You gotta
some
know that
30-year-old,
shit.
you some dirty ass nigga, man. That's what I'm
You
talking
gotta know
about.
that
Young
full
ass
shit.
Yo,
Wait, Hancho, how old are you?
Niggas, man. Look,
You gotta know that
I ain't even
football
gonna
shit,
front
man.
with you. Look, I ain't even gonna front with you. I fuck with Young Boy. I do. I fuck with his music. That man doing numbers. Niggas know that. But the niggas he create, these dirty, nasty ass oodles and noodles, Cheeto ass niggas,
Okay.
they just
That's
turn me off.
The fuck I trade. Alright?
With the
Are you
nasty
claiming that he-
dirt jeans,
Fuck
the
outta
dirt
here.
bike jeans? Y'all know what I'm talking about. The skinny dirt bike jeans with the Air Forces low. Yeah,
Air Forces?
Like,
What color
yeah,
Air Forces?
black. You know what I'm talking about. They
Black
ready to
Air
do
Oh,
Forces.
drills.
Black Air Forces. Hell no, bro.
Black.
They
That's
doing
a-
drills.
That's why.
Like,
That's why, man.
young boy got
we
niggas.
smoking
Young boy got
we
niggas
smoking
doing.
on that Vone pack. That's why we smoking on Vone pack, man.
Whoa,
Fuck.
whoa.
We smoking on that
yo.
Vone pack.
That's how you
Hey,
feel,
yo.
cuz?
And we smoking on that pop smoke pack.
That's real funny, cuz. That's real funny.
Yo, let's slow it down. Wait.
Come on top,
nigga. When I go back in, I pass go
Come up top, nigga. Fuck you talking about? Come up top.
I would, and I shot you, man.
Wait,
That's real partnership.
You threatening me? You threatening me? That's what you doing?
On your face, man. 1.5.
You doing a whole lot of rah-rah, man. You doing a whole lot of rah-rah, man. Drop that Addy. Drop that fucking Addy. Fuck you talking about?
You gonna go there, bro? That's like 5 hours.
Come back home.
I don't give a fuck.
I lied.
We're gonna have to make a drill.
Driving.
Hey, baby. Where my white Air Forces at? Where my white ones at? I ain't doing no black. It's all white in it. Where that?
But wait, time out. Wait.
Are they just gonna get to blaming here? What's happening?
How y'all even find the number of this podcast?
Some bitch ass nigga sent it to me, and I was like, you know what? Maybe this shit probably gotta be, some interesting, inspirational shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause my man usually listens to shit like that. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give it a try. I'm gonna see what's up. But you just sound like a bunch of clown ass niggas talking about some bullshit. This man Brian forehead bigger than my fucking leg. Like, this shit is crazy.
I found this shit in a black market. They said they was selling organs, and they said it was raping people. So I said, how do you go in? You know what I'm saying? I like that shit. So I said, I'll come in.
I'll be honest, you just said some bullshit, man. I'll be real honest, you just said some bullshit.
Get this clown ass nigga.
In the market, shit in the black market.
This clown ass nigga. I'm really good at drill shit.
They slid it out. It's like that. They the organ.
Yeah. But we gonna have to let you go because I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah, man, kick this nigga out, man. This nigga ain't this clown ass nigga, man. Kick this nigga the fuck out of here.
They said it was in August. They said they ready to ditch it. Should I slay the kid? Fuck it, I like.
We don't sell organs here, bro.
That's what you heard. You heard him. Wait, what? All right, I'm gonna have to let y'all go. Anything else you want to tell the world?
Nah, I'm trying to stay on here. Kick this clown ass nigga out of here.
Like I said, just take your clothes off, man. Take your clothes off, man.
I'm gonna have to let you go, Honcho. I'm gonna have to let you go, bro.
Take your clothes on, man.
Yo, kick him out the car already.
All right, big God. Anything else you want to tell the world before you out?
Nigga, I thought we were gonna keep going with this shit, man. Niggas is bored.
I got a question for you. Big Crip. We're getting that $1,400 stimmy. What are your plans to do with that stimmy?
See, I mean, hey, we really can't say too much on the internet. You know what I'm saying? How we gonna do this little stimmy situation? But y'all know what we talking about. You know what we talking about. We're gonna be in Miami real soon. Y'all know what we talking about. Yes, sir.
You plan on saving, so you don't plan on saving that money. You plan on blowing it.
Nah, that's not what I'm saying at all. I'm just saying that, stimmy season coming up. You know what I'm saying? That we gonna be able to double, triple, quadruple the little stimmy situation. You know what I'm saying? You might get 1, you might get 2, you might get 3, you might get 4, you might get 10. Depending on what
how you gonna get multiple? Wait, what? How you getting multiple of them?
Questions, Brian with a T. Fuck wrong with you? All right, so let me finish talking about my man's area over here because he got the right idea talking about the stimmies. All right, so we talking. We talking about reproducing, right? You ever heard your mama say that her bread don't reproduce? You know what I'm saying? Like when we talk about money wise. I know y'all niggas heard that. Y'all Dominican ass niggas, man. I know y'all heard y'all say, what my titi used to say, lo cuarto mío no paren.
Okay.
Oh, they don't give birth. Okay, yeah, I've heard that. I've heard
you
that.
know
I've
what I'm saying,
that.
right?
Yeah.
So the stimmy is definitely gonna party. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely gonna party. Like,
okay.
Like,
you're gonna multiply that. You're gonna multiply it.
Of course. Yeah, you ever had unemployment, boys?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I was a very big Remember all that, you know what I'm saying? When the movement was going on, you know what I'm saying? We had the black charger out on the block, you know what I'm saying? She was sweet, you know what I'm saying? You know, but when we got them, you know, low ass $600 stimmies, shit wasn't enough, you know what I'm saying? We just wasn't paying the bills, you know what I'm saying? Like shit was hard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Gang was out, you know, we had to do what we had to do to make that chicken. It was cold this winter, you know what I'm saying? It was a cold winter. So, you know, our new president, Biden, the man, you know what I'm saying? He
Okay.
you know, he blessing the hood right now. He blessing the hood. He about to pay for my daughter to go to college, and I ain't even have her yet. You know what I'm saying?
A $1,400 stimmy? That's how much you gonna multiply?
Oh, no, 14. I mean, you know what? For the purposes of this podcast, yeah, we gonna say $1,400 stimmy. I put my camera on, you know what I'm saying, but this shit ain't really working. And I give you a wink, you know what I'm saying? But
it's cool. We understand.
But now I gotta put it in parentheses, you know, wink, you know what I'm saying?
All right, but I got a question for you. Who you think who you think is the better president then? Because Trump gave us 1,800 and Biden only gave us 1,400. How you feeling about that?
Oh, Big T the real nigga. What you talking about, man?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
When y'all niggas was talking about Hillary, I was talking about Tita all the way. What you talking about? I was saying that troll is gonna make us some money. I knew it.
All right.
He all about the people. Shit. He may not like the people, but he all about the people. You know what I'm saying? He gave jobs to Mexicans, immigrants. He may talk shit about them. He's still giving them jobs. You know what I'm saying? He's still doing what he got to do. I ain't complaining. We've been getting racially talked down upon for hundreds of years. You know what I'm saying? So, what's a white man doing that publicly gonna do to me? Something I already knew was going on. I'd rather have that nigga saying that shit to my face than having some niggas talking behind my back. You know what I'm saying? Because
you're making a good point.
What you had on the table.
You're making a good point here.
She had them Chinese messages going on. Niggas don't know what she was talking about. She was selling some cereal codes or something. You know, she was trying to put the country on wish. You know what I'm saying?
No, you made a good point though, because I personally, if you're gonna be racist, I prefer that you be openly racist than to be quietly racist. I hate that shit. It's like you got no backbone. Like you hate me, but you can't say it. I prefer you.
No, for sure though, cause look, I work in Jersey, right? And you know, we like the worst, like the most diverse. We gotta be like the most diverse city in the country, I think, right?
Okay.
And there's so many white people here that you usually don't think you would see, but you do, right? And when they see you, it's like they look at you if you're a minority and they feel like they're above you. They don't say it, you know what I'm saying? But they act a certain way. You just know.
They act differently. You feel like they act differently around you.
Of course.
Okay.
But if you go down south, you know what I'm saying? They might just call you a nigger, and now it's a problem. You know what I'm saying? But I'd rather they call me that to my face than say it behind my back, walking away. You know what I'm saying? Because now I can fuck you up.
It's true though. It's true.
Like, come on now. Like that's the issue, and people don't get that. You know, people up here. And I'm saying up here, like, you know, like in the north, I don't know where y'all niggas is from, but people up here in the north, it's like people are usually, because there's a lot of bold motherfuckers out here too, you know what I'm saying? Usually, racist people don't usually, they don't present themselves, you know what I'm saying? They talk shit behind your back with a community.
Harder to spot.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
They might even act nice to you. And then call you a nigger when you walk out the door. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
Like, you know, but
how do you think we could fix that?
Nah, there's no way we can fix that. We've been at this for hundreds of years. You know what I'm saying? We were still getting lynched in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? Shit ain't gonna change. No matter how much we try, how hard we try. I just feel like we need to learn how to overcome that and just continue to grind. Because we just, as a minority group, you know what I'm saying? Like, as minorities that we are, we should all just view ourselves together. Like, we shouldn't be racist within each other. Because I know a lot of black folk are racist. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of black folk that are racist. Not racist to the point where they're going to call, you know, Hispanic person spick, none of that. But racist to the point where they'd be like, oh, I don't want you dating a Spanish chick. Or
That is a thing. That's a thing.
No Spanish girls to my crib, or you know what I'm saying? Like, you know,
that's
shit like
the thing.
that. Or even Hispanics. I know a lot of Hispanic bitches that I know their mothers used to hate me coming in the crib, you know what I'm saying? Because they'd be like, you bringing that moreno. You know what I'm saying?
That's a thing. You're making that's a really good point. That's a
like,
fact.
If we learn to break that barrier down between us, then white racism wouldn't really affect us. Because we would be so united that we would be able to overcome that. You know what I'm saying?
Do you feel like, because I feel like most of the people that have like racist tendencies normally come from, I want to say, countries that were also oppressed by white people. Like, let's say, for instance, Asians. Asians are definitely not the most kind-hearted to other ethnicities or races when it comes to how they feel about let's say, for instance, black people. Sometimes they'll be racist to black people too, but they're not openly racist to black people. But it's mostly because of their interaction with white people. Does that make sense?
For sure. That's PTSD though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that's shit that, like, you know, their parents had brought down from their grandparents and their grandparents. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit that's been passed on to the family. Like, oh, you know, your granny used to tell you, hey, if you see a white guy, you can take his candy. But if you see a black guy, you better run away. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit like that. Like, well, you know, nowadays,
not like that.
But you know,
I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
The white man was okay, but if it was a black guy, you got to be careful. You know what I'm saying? So it's just shit that's been passed down for generations, and I don't think it's like, and it was mistaken for, you know, them being scared of the other race. But it was more so like them being cautious, because, you know, I'm not gonna say we're not. You know, every let me be more specific, because I was gonna say something. I'm saying like every race is different. We come from different backgrounds and cultures. We have different principles. You know what I'm saying? So exactly, your mentality got to be different. Everybody not gonna think the same. Like let's say you know, black people love eating fried chicken. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Not all black people, but a majority would say.
But a majority would say. You know what I'm saying? A stereotype is that black people like eating fried, you know, like eating, you know, not Chinese food, fried chicken, right?
Fried chicken, yeah.
Chinese people have a stereotype that they love eating noodles, right? What I'm trying to say is, we come from different types of backgrounds, and just because we're different, we're scared of each other.
No, that's the thing. That's like in psychology, that's like the in group and out group. Like, we're like hardwired to try to associate with a group while automatically trying to keep other people out of your group. That's a real thing in like psychology.
Yeah, no, I believe that for sure.
Yeah.
I believe that.
So,
my bad. Let me cut you off, Brian, with a T.
Daddy, put your dick in my ass.
Yo. What's happening in the background there?
That was shorty, man. Fuck wrong with y'all niggas, man.
All right. What were you gonna say,
you, Brian? You gay ass nigga. You thought it would be one of the fellas. It would be one of your fellas. You bitch ass nigga, man. Yo, you really a clown ass nigga. I don't know. I don't know. I keep disrespecting you, cut. I don't know, but it's your face. You just give me a bitch ass nigga vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? You can tell this fat ass nigga down there is high as hell, though. His eyes low as hell. You can tell that boy cooked. You know what I'm saying? I can tell, you know what I'm saying? The whole time he ain't saying shit.
I mean, it is.
We having a real intellectual conversation.
I know. We weren't having an intellectual ass conversation. I was listening to you speak facts.
Yeah, no, McNasty's definitely out of it. He's definitely out of it right now.
No, but for sure though, like that's just a racial thing. Like I rather be someone be racist and upfront to me about it, and we still be able to coexist, than someone, you know, keeping that from me and, you know, just exiling me out of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, keeping me out of shit. Like, there's a lot of niggas who can't get jobs in certain places just because white people be like, nah, nah, we don't want no niggas here, you know what I'm saying? Or even pizzerias, you know what I'm saying? Like, you
Nah.
ever felt like, you ever seen a nigga work at a pizzeria? Never, right? That's what I'm saying. Like, you ain't never seen no nigga work at a pizzeria.
What? Time out. You're onto something here. You onto something. I've never seen a black person working in a pizzeria. Why is that?
Or no, hold on, fuck all that. If it ain't Domino's or pizza, you ain't never see them at like a real Italian pizzeria.
Like an Italian spot.
No, yeah, but I was gonna say this. When have you ever seen a nigga work at a fried chicken spot? Mind you, black people love Chinese food.
Hey, yo. You onto something, though.
But some of those places are family owned. So
No, of course. Nah, you definitely right. But have you ever
At the bigger chains, it's more like interracial. But like at the small family level, you're right. They don't hire outside of their own race.
But even then, you know, there's times that you can tell they need help, and they would rather hire some Asian nigga that they pick off the street. Like my man's Lee. He worked at this Chinese spot, and he said that they told him when he was hired that they didn't hire the other people because they wasn't Asian. My man's Lee ain't even really Asian. This nigga just look Asian. You know what I'm saying? And his name is Lee. Well, look. I'm saying his name is Lee. His name is Leon, but we call him Lee.
Oh,
so
gotcha.
on his papers, he write Lee. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, gotcha.
He just look Asian, and this nigga got a job. Man, this nigga got the best job. I wish I had a job making 4 fried rice and chicken wings every day.
Now, I got a question for you. So,
What's good?
When you're interacting with a white person, do you turn on your customer service voice? Do you guys have a customer service voice when you're talking to white people?
Oh, you mean like a professional voice? I mean,
yeah, your professional voice. Yeah.
We was always told to have that, though. I ain't even gonna lie to you. We was always told to have it as kids. I know you probably.
Why is that? Why was that something that was taught to them?
Because they feel like you know, ghetto language is, you know, improper. You know what I'm saying? Like you know, it's like everyone talks ghetto and they understand what they're saying. So why can't we make a business deal ghetto? Like, you know, have you ever heard these people talk on business call conferences and shit like that? They say words that 90% of niggas ain't never heard of. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas who just graduate high school and go and get a real job because they got to do family shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, people who got to do what they got to do. Them niggas don't know what articulate mean. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know, expedite. Them niggas don't know that shit. If it ain't eviction or...
Do you think they do that in order to stop people from being able to get those types of jobs?
Of course. Because they know that most niggas don't go to college. You know what I'm saying? Most niggas stay on the block because of where they live at. The parents can't afford it.
What's stopping you from searching those words up in Google?
That's true. That's absolutely true. But do you really think niggas got time to search words up in Google? We got to make chicken. We out here getting into this bag. You know what I'm saying? Times is hard out here. The vid left niggas hanging. You know what I'm saying?
But if you know you need that job that's more comfortable and all you got to do is learn some words, why don't you just learn the words? That makes it easier.
Or if you had 3 or 4 kids, you know, a baby mama, grandma, you know what I'm saying, little brothers, little sisters that you had to take care of, you telling me you would have time to go on Google and search words up for fun? Is that something that you would have time for?
It wouldn't be for fun. It would be for you to get that better job. So it's
I understand that. But you need to understand me. My reality ain't the rest of you niggas' reality.
That's true.
You know, you don't know what I'm going through. You don't know what I'm doing to better myself all my life. You know what I'm saying?
So tell me what you're doing.
You don't even know what I'm fucking doing, man. Fuck you talking about? This is my business. What are you doing, you fat ass nigga?
Yeah, wait up. What do you think would be?
You don't know what you want to do, and you just
wait up. What do you think is the biggest thing that's holding you back currently right now? What do you feel like is the biggest thing that's holding you back?
Personal?
Yeah.
Shit.
That's something that you have to really think about. There has to be something that you could say.
If I'm keeping it a bean with you right now, if I'm keeping it 100 with you, man, I ain't get my income tax. Not yet.
Your income tax is what's stopping you right now?
Yeah, cut. My income tax.
What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Like,
I ain't got
would you
shit
say
in my
that-
pocket. That's what's stopping me, nigga. What the fuck? You not listening?
so the lack of money would you would say would be with the biggest hindrance right now? The thing that's stopping you.
No, Brian. Yes, nigga. Like, you not listening. Come on, man. Like, clearly, if I just told you, niggas got to take care of kids, they girl, you know, sick grandparents or parents, younger siblings, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot on your plate, you know what I'm saying? You got too many mouths to feed, you know what I'm saying? And as Hispanics, I know y'all niggas know what I'm talking about.
That's true. That's
you know,
true.
when shit, like, you know, and I say this to all my Dominican friends, because I know that, you know, every Dominican is an immigrant. They have to come to the struggle. I don't care what you got now. You know what it was like, you know, sleeping in a mattress with no, no electricity, no water, maybe for a day or two. You know, all you probably had to eat, you know, was some oodles and noodles, or even them protein bars, or, you know, just bread, straight bread. Sometimes you don't even have bread, you just have ketchup, and you just had to do the best. You know what I'm saying?
No, there's a fact. There's a fact. I remember this when I was little. When my parents first moved here, we were like dirt poor, bro. I swear to God, I used to eat ketchup sandwiches. Nothing inside but ketchup. That's how I knew I was poor.
Me too, nigga.
That's how I knew I was poor, bro.
Mom,
That shit is wild.
Look, man, when my pops went to jail, and, you know, it was just me and my mom when they kicked out my grandma's crib. I remember I was like 4, 5 years old. Niggas was just eating just straight bread. And sometimes we wouldn't even have the ketchup. You know what I'm saying? Ketchup was a luxury sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Shit was hard. I remember I used to go to school and I've had hand-me-downs of hand-me-downs of hand-me-downs. You know what I'm saying? Like, I used to look raggedy as fuck. I think the first shoes I ever got was some Boo-Foos. You know what I'm saying? No, was it Boo-Foos? It was some old head Fubu's. The
Fubu's, I know you're talking about.
but I'm not talking about the cool ones either, because I know that there was some like nice, clean ones now. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about them $10 shoes. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I know exactly what you're talking about.
It was tough. I remember I used to get made fun of all the time. You know what I'm saying? Only niggas who never make fun of me, you know, it's my real niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, they have my back. You know what I'm saying? That's why Crip really gang. You know what I'm saying? That's why we really up top. You know what I'm saying? We take care of each other. I remember I ain't never had to worry about, you know, where my next meal was gonna come from. You know, money, none of that. I didn't have to worry. The whole gang had me since I was like 10, 11 years old. You know what I'm saying?
That's when you joined?
I mean, I don't think we call it a join, you know. It's just niggas we grew up with, you know what I'm saying? Niggas know where we from, niggas know what we about. It don't gotta be no, you know, shit, no crazy shit. Just niggas know where we from, niggas know what we do.
Do you feel like the gang protects you more than your own community would?
I mean, look, everyone look out for themselves. But if you really gang, you know what I'm saying, you gonna look out for each other. You know, the community, and I know y'all know this too, most communities, especially Hispanic, Black communities, they don't give a fuck about each other, you know what I'm saying? They fake show love, you know what I'm saying? They don't really care. They're the type to, you know, help you out, then talk shit behind your back, you know what I'm saying?
That makes sense.
So you know, when gang helping you out, gang don't ask questions, you know what I'm saying? Is yo, cuz, I need 100 bands right now. What you need it for? Come on, cuz. I say less. You know what I'm saying? If he got it, he gonna give it to him. You know what I'm saying? No questions asked. You know what I'm saying? If you ask the community, what you need 100 bands for? What you gonna do with 100 bands? Why? You don't give it back.
That's true.
Like,
That's true.
Gotcha. So you say
like,
there's no questions asked.
Niggas need people who gonna ride for you. No questions asked. You know what I'm saying? And that's what gang is. You know what I'm saying? Gang just ride. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Now, would you say that there's a level of trust that has to be established in order to have that type of just have each other back? Like, how do you?
I mean, for sure, of course, I gotta know that you really about it. You know what I'm saying? I gotta know that you really take a bullet for a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I've known you since I was a little kid, I grew up with you, I know what you was about, you know what I'm saying? I've seen you go through everything. We've been through everything together. You know what I'm saying? Of course I'm gonna trust you with my life, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's different nowadays. These little niggas be jumping gangs and shit. Like, they get jumped into the gang. Like, shit ain't like that. You know, like, in real hood, niggas just grow up with niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas is just where we from. You got 30, 40 niggas around the same age, and niggas just grow up. Niggas know what we bang, you know what I'm saying? We just gotta represent the hood. That's all it is. Now niggas gotta get jumped into gangs. Like little niggas get jumped into gangs. Like I was on my way to work the other day, and I seen some little nigga. I seen some little nigga get beat up before school. And I think the gang leader, he was just smoking a black mild, and he was just watching these niggas beat him up. And I was like, ain't that some shit? Like you gonna beat somebody up to the point where they about to die, and then you gonna call him your brother, and you just gotta be cool with that. Like you can't get a second round, you know what I'm saying? Like it's no fair ones, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't a fair one. It was a little kid getting beat up. I think kid was probably like 12, 13 years old. Cause he had to be like 13, 14, because he was high school, but he looked young as hell, you know what I'm saying?
Now, from what I understand, the objective of getting jumped into the gang is to show that you are willing to do whatever it takes to be a part of that gang. Do you feel like that's a good way?
That. Look, there's other ways to show your loyalty. It don't gotta be jumped in, you know what I'm saying? You hurting your boy, you know what I'm saying? If that's really your boy, you just hurting him, you know what I'm saying? You can make him run the drill for you, you know what I'm saying? You can make him hold something, you know what I'm saying? Something that would incriminate him, you know what I'm saying? If he would do that for you, you know that he would have your back, you know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Because you could beat somebody up and they still cross you, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
now, we had this argument on one of the other episodes where the situation with 6ix9ine. How do you personally feel about that?
Don't even talk about that clown ass nigga. Don't even talk about that clown ass nigga, man. Don't even talk about that clown ass nigga. Yo, he's different. I really don't, I really don't know how Vaughn and these niggas ain't catch up to them, man. Like, man, this shit's crazy.
All that security he got?
What'd you say?
You think it's all that security he got? Nobody can touch him?
They old pussy, man. Them little ass niggas. I heard 6ix9ine don't even stay in New York no more. He stay in Jersey. Cause he know he not allowed back in the hood. Fuck. Yeah, all right, niggas. Let me ask y'all a question. When was the last time y'all saw 6ix9ine post a picture of New York City? Him in New York City.
It's been a minute.
A minute, right? If they saw that nigga on 5th or 6th, y'all would see it on the news.
It's on site. Now,
that ass nigga ain't going nowhere.
Do you think that he would be able to turn his reputation around at all or not? No redeeming.
There's nothing coming back.
You were up. That's it. Look. My ideals on that shit is like, if you gonna claim you, like, all right, I was talking to my man about the other day too. Chris Brown is blood, right?
I'm not sure on that.
Yeah.
No, look it up. Bro claim he blood. Yeah. Bro claim he blood. On that song he did with Lil Dicky, he said, "I'm a blood, but I can finally wear blue."
Yeah.
Right? Okay. I had to look that shit up. Mans really do claim like he really brim. You know what I'm saying? I had to look that up. And this nigga, you don't hear this nigga talking about gang and shit. Like, when have you ever heard Chris Brown talking about he blood? One time he said it on one song. You know what I'm saying? But every song 6ix9ine ever made was
the type of music he made.
6ix9ine literally made a song about him being blood. And I understand it's two different types of genre. Look, I get that. That's cool. But there's other ways to be hard and be a rapper than talk about your gang. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't hear Crip niggas just talking about, Crip this, Crip that. Like, you can mention it in a song once or twice. That's it. Keep it pushing. Talk about yourself. Don't talk about the gang. Talk about yourself. This man was claiming, what was it? What was that Trey nigga, whatever his name was? That nigga was fucking his bitch the whole time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you out here, like, giving niggas clout. That's what you doing. You claiming a gang that niggas don't even like you. You giving them clout for protection because you needed a hood to represent you. But niggas in all the boroughs talking about you that you try to claim every hood. Y'all ain't see that. Y'all ain't see that. But like, have y'all? What would you say?
But I mean, like, how do you feel about, because the gang initially funded the start of his career? Do you think that he was just in it because of self-interest, or?
Nah. They saw gold and they took that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
they ran with it.
A lot. Look. look, just because hood niggas is hood niggas don't mean they ain't smart. They could be politicians if they really tried. You know what I'm saying? So
that's true.
These niggas, they could be politicians, astrophysicists, all that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But instead, they chose the streets, and it's like they use their knowledge to their advantage to get these little niggas. Like, what was his name? Hernandez or whatever the fuck his name is. To do whatever he wanted. Those tattoos, I mean, ain't had no tattoos. Let me ask you a real question. One nigga in a right mind would get a 6ix9ine tattoo. Would you ever get the 6ix9ine tatted, knowing what that is? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He took a leap of faith. He was a SoundCloud rapper because that's what they do.
He picked the image and he went.
Not every SoundCloud rapper like that, bro. Like, there's a lot of niggas who really hard. You know what I'm saying, on SoundCloud. There's a lot of niggas who's really hard on SoundCloud. This nigga, you know what it was? He was loud. That's what it was. That's why his music was lit. You know what I'm saying? Because he was loud and he was screaming some shit the niggas could relate to. Real niggas could relate to. Not him. Real niggas could relate to. So,
where do you think he got that inspiration from?
What'd you say?
Where do you think he got that inspiration from?
Movies,
do you think somebody was movies?
This nigga ain't. Let me do. You think a nigga who got a body would snitch? Like, that's a real question.
That's a fact. Yeah, no. Yeah,
if he would have ever caught a body, do you think he would have snitched? That's not a nigga. No. You know what I'm saying? So I already knew who this nigga was. Like, when he was doing that, you know, KK, Kiki, I already knew what this nigga was. I knew he was a bozo from the jump. I already knew. No real hood nigga, no matter what you try to make your image, no real hood nigga is gonna dye their hair rainbow. You know what I'm saying? Like, Uzi did purple, pink. And even then, Uzi don't even claim gang like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't hear him picking a side all the time. You don't hear that shit.
Yeah, no, Uzi's a different type of vibe.
Uzi's a different type of vibe. You know what I'm saying? He still got credibility for being a hood nigga, but that's a different type of vibe. You know what I'm saying? He don't claim gang like that. This man is screaming blood shit with, like, red, green, pink, orange all over his head. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't take anything like that seriously. You know he a bozo. You know he a bozo. No niggas on the street gonna take you seriously. You got 6ix9ine tied all over you. No niggas on the street gonna take you seriously. Nigga, what? Like, come on, bro. Come on. I don't know, man. I don't know.
But here's the thing. How do you feel about the fact that the guy is still making views even though everybody hates him? Like, his last video is over 30 million views and he even got taken down at one point and still hit over 30 million views.
No, no. He's doing numbers because niggas want to see what this clown is going to do next. You know what I'm saying? Like, they want to be like, oh, he did this. He gonna get killed now. And niggas is still ain't run down on him because this little rat ass nigga know how to move around. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so you're saying that people don't like his music, they just want to see what's gonna happen to him. So basically, they just want to keep.
No, I know there's a lot of rats out there that listen to that nigga. I'm not gonna lie to you. I know there's a lot of rat niggas who listen to this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, they love this nigga music. If you snitched before, you love this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of niggas who gonna like this nigga music, but like I said, none of those niggas is real niggas. You get what I'm saying? None of those niggas is really about it. You know what I'm saying? They just a bunch of bitches. You get what I'm saying? Like I was watching some shit the other day on Instagram, and it was these Puerto Rican rappers. I forgot the nigga that say what's his name?
Anuel.
Oh yeah, that nigga. He was telling a story, and they had the subtitles and shit. And he was basically like, I was in Puerto Rico the other day, we at this club or whatever, and I'm with another artist friend of mine. I forgot what the other artist's name is. I forgot. Some other Puerto Rican famous nigga. And he was like, we lit, we got bottles, we in the club chilling, and out of nowhere we hear like, commotion and shit, and we see a bunch of big niggas walk in, and this certain artist, this certain rap artist. He basically said rat, you know what I'm saying? And he was like, this certain rap artist came in and they started playing his music, and he walked in with a bunch of bad bitches, and he was just wilding, throwing money in the air. And he was like, this nigga Anuel, right? That's the name you said?
Uh-huh.
The nigga, he was like, he told his man, he was like, he do this shit here because he can't do that in New York. I started crying, nigga. 'Cause I was like, hey, this Puerto Rican nigga know what he talking about, man. This nigga know what he talking about. Cause he gotta go everywhere else to do shit that he know he can't do in his own hood no more. You know what I'm saying? He can't go in the club and throw bread up. They gonna kill you. If they see you walking into the club, that's a hit. That right there, that's a hit. You know what I'm saying? They gonna kill you and the bitches. They gonna kill you and the bitches. You know what I'm saying? Like they're not gonna give a fuck. And it's just the fact that niggas in the industry, like the niggas in the industry who did songs with him, don't even fuck with him no more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you think Trippie Redd would do another song with this nigga? Keep it a bean.
Nah, because they've been beefing so long.
I would say that if you gave him the right amount of money, he probably would. I don't know.
Nah. It's all about the image.
It's all about the image for a long time.
It's all about the image. All about the image.
Yeah,
look. I used to. I'm gonna tell you right now. I used to fuck with this bitch who knew Trippie Redd. Like she met this nigga because she brim. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying all brims is bad. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Not all brims is bad. You know what I'm saying? But most of them niggas is clowns. You know what I'm saying? Most of them niggas is clowns. But you know, whatever. Shorty was brim, and she was telling me that she met Trippie at this like Brim rally or whatever it is. She was telling me some nut shit. You know what I'm saying? Some barbecue shit in Ohio. And she was telling me that this nigga was weird, and she was like he acted like a puppet or something.
Like a puppet.
Like as if his actions weren't his, you know what I'm saying? Like he listened to other niggas. Like he got a hand.
Now I have a theory on Trippie Redd. I think he might be possessed by a demon.
I don't even know what the fuck you just said. I ain't hear you.
Trippie Redd might be possessed by a demon.
And I ain't hear what you say. What'd you say?
I think that Trippie Redd might be possessed by like a demon or some shit. I don't know. That nigga just weird.
I mean, shit. The way she was saying this, she was saying that like somebody else was controlling him, like he was doing weird shit. And I asked like, "What you mean?" She was just like, he was like saying weird shit, acting weird, dressed weird. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, we know how this nigga dressed. We see his Instagram and shit. You know what I'm saying? But acting weird too. I mean, it's not like he's singing about, you know, some shit like pop and nothing. He actually telling you, he talking about, ooh, head Nick. What you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like you hear him. This nigga's a rock star. You know what I'm saying? He a rock star. He a weirdo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts.
So of course he be on some weird shit. That's what that was my mentality. And if he's on some weird shit, and like she said, you know, somebody's controlling him, you know, his actions, then for sure, for a fact, they don't want their brand to be fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Because that's their money maker.
Yeah,
that's true. That's true.
That's the face. We don't want to fuck that up by, you know, making a song with a rap. Now we can't make songs with nobody else.
Yeah.
Now, do you feel like most artists actually join the Illuminati in order to get to where they are? Like, how do you feel on that?
Nah. I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true. I think that's just a bunch of bogus bullshit. Like y'all niggas that just come up with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's some high nigga theory shit. Look. I'm not saying that the world isn't controlled by a group of people. I'm not saying that at all. I just don't think it's, you know, just rappers and athletes and shit like that. Like, cause you know a lot of niggas who go D1, a lot of niggas who go pro. I know for sure you have to have like a friend that went pro or D1. You know what I'm saying?
I actually had a kid that was in my grade when I graduated high school, and he actually went to Penn State, and he went pro in the NFL.
Oh, for real? That's lit.
Yeah.
He was your boy, like you knew him type shit?
Well, I didn't know him like that, but I was like, what's it called, in the same class as him. I graduated with him.
Yeah, but did he seem weird to you in any way?
Nah,
right? These niggas put their pants on one leg at a time like us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Of course, different. Look, I'm not saying they not different. The difference is what kind of pants they put on. You know what I'm saying? We put on khakis. These niggas put on, you know, denim Macamarys and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
it's a difference in quality. Quality. But like I said, they're not different. They're the same people. They don't come from poverty. Well, not all of them, of course. You know, some niggas were handed, you know, silver platters off the rip.
Yeah.
But the niggas who do come from the gutter, you know these niggas. These niggas grew up in oodles and noodles too. You know what I'm saying? They just grinded for their shit. And they got to the top by doing what they had to do. This nigga LeBron, this nigga was out here, you know, his mom was a crackhead sucking dick in Ohio. He was bouncing from house to house. You know what I'm saying? Like
This is allegedly, just in case. This is allegedly. We don't know that for sure, do we?
Allegedly, man. Allegedly. Like, she wild. His mom was so fucked up. She ended up getting high and fucked Delonte West when they was teammates. You know what I'm saying? Like, when LeBron was teammates with Delonte, why you think Delonte ended up the way he ended up?
You think LeBron got something to do with that?
He definitely do, because he ain't helped him out.
Well, nigga, we help him out if we bang your mom. Allegedly.
That shit was allegedly. Niggas know that shit happened. Y'all niggas wild. Niggas know that shit happened. Look,
do you think that LeBron? Do you think LeBron's the greatest athlete of this generation, or how you feel?
Nah.
Who's a better athlete than LeBron?
Greatest athlete shit of this generation. You know,
this generation.
When you say this generation, you got to be more specific because, like for example, you know, LeBron is still playing, right? But he started playing in 2003, right? Mm-hmm. So, you know, y'all was kids already in 2003, right? You had consciousness, right?
Yeah.
So in 2003, who was you watching on TV? Who did you think was the best player, like, in the time? You know what I'm saying? Best athlete of that time.
I would have said, like, if you asked me, like, 2003, I would have been like Allen Iverson, maybe, or something like that.
Okay. What about you, Fatty?
Damn. At that time, it would have been Michael because he was still fresh. So I would have been like Jordan.
In 2003, though? 2003?
In 2003?
He just had a whole legendary career, I guess. You know what I'm saying? I guess. He was a legend at the time.
2-3 feet.
You know, if we're talking legends, I think the best of our time was Kobe. Because he was good in the 90s, 2000s, and late 2010s. You know what I'm saying? Like, he did it all. Even when he was retiring, he was still putting up numbers. He had, 61 points against the Jazz his last season? You know what I'm saying? Like, the dude was, like, almost 40, and he was pushing 60 points a game, like, in the NBA, no less. You know what I'm saying? That's supposed to be, you know, the top-tier athletes, you know, the top 1%. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if he's putting up 60 points at the age of 40, you got to be, you know, a different type of, you know, you're a different type of player.
You're a different breed.
Different breed, man. Different breed, man. Long live Kobe, man. Long live Kobe.
Shout out to Kobe.
Man. Long live Gigi, man.
24.
Big fact. That shit's sad. That's almost been more than a year now since that happened, isn't it?
Yeah, I think the anniversary was a couple of weeks ago. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Y'all heard that shit that this nigga Meek did though. Where he mentioned Kobe in one of his verses. He said something about,
how did you feel about that line?
Chopper. Always carry my chopper. Some shit like that. Always carry my chopper.
No, he was like, if I die, I'm gonna go out like Kobe with my chopper or something like that.
Oh yeah, some shit like that. And
yeah,
I was like, this nigga wildin'. This nigga, he trying to fuck his whole shit up. I'm gonna tell you something right now. I love Meek. Meek a real nigga, you know what I'm saying? But he just take too many L's. Like, he was taking so many L's. Like,
that's a fact, bro.
Like he a real nigga. Don't get me wrong. Like, I love Meek because he a real nigga. He a businessman, but he just takes so many L's. It's crazy. Like, how you take an L from Drake? How you take an L from Nicki?
You feel like he take a lot of L's because he be jumping in shit that he's not supposed to be jumping into?
Nah, I don't think that's it. I think he doesn't follow up after he starts shit. Like, he would say something and then they'd clap back at him and he wouldn't continue.
No, okay.
You know what I'm saying? And in a way, that's good in a way because you just voiced your opinion and then that person responded to it. But it's still making you look like a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're supposed to be real, nigga. You taking these L's. Like, I know he made a song about all the L's he took, and then he was like, took so many L's, they turned into wins. I was like, nigga, where the W's at? Because I ain't seen him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when have you heard Meek Mill winning the beef? When have you heard Meek Mill winning the beef? Not never.
Never.
Not, even when he had dreads. Not never. So it's like he a real nigga. He just doing some stupid shit sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So I think this Kobe shit was definitely an L.
Yeah,
definitely an L. Because I think he apologized.
Like he reached just for a bar. Like he reached too far.
He
Now-
definitely reached for a bar. But I think he meant them in a good way though. He just fucked up, like, because I knew he really liked Kobe. You know what I'm saying? Because Kobe was from Philly. Kobe was Philly nigga too. You know what I'm saying? So,
But here's the thing. The song that he said that in wasn't even supposed to be released. It got leaked.
yeah.
It wasn't supposed to even drop.
No, yeah, of course. It wasn't even but you know, the intentions were there to drop it clearly. Because I know y'all niggas seen the snippets they dropped, with Dirk and them shits. That song hard. I'm waiting that shit. But you know, y'all seen the snippets. That shit was bound to be dropped eventually because he wants to make an album, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He ain't dropped shit in a long time. That shit was probably gonna be on the album. Somebody leaked it, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's just a tragedy. It's just a tragedy. Who the fuck is that?
What
Is that nigga wearing boxes?
I came in his pajamas.
This nigga lived with his parents, man. I knew he was a clown ass nigga.
That's for the blooper reel. That's for the bloopers.
Nah. Keep that shit on, nigga.
Close his door. The fuck?
Facts. All right, but what were you saying again?
I'm just saying, man. Like, look. All I'm saying is, Meek was trying to pay homage to him, but he tried a little too hard, and that's what happened. He was reaching for the stars, but he ain't aiming for the moon. You know what I'm saying? Like he just ain't make it. You know what I'm saying? He just ain't make it. It did not cut.
Gotcha. Damn, but that's wild, bro. All right, man. But we've had you on here for a little bit. We got to get some other guests on. I want to thank you for coming on. We had a lot of productive conversations with you. I was actually surprised. I was kind of surprised there.
Yeah, word, nigga, word. You not as dumb as you look, you bitch ass nigga. My bad. I mean, Brian with a T.
It's cool, man.
Big Crip K. Yo, come back anytime, bro.
Facts, anytime, man.
My fat nigga Ariel, I'm gonna remember you, man. All right, I'm gonna have to come back. They gonna have to give me the schedule or something, man. Hit me on a PM, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's cool if I give a little shout out. You know what I'm saying?
Go for it.
Yo, shout out to fucking Jersey. Let me get a year in the fucking comments. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Let's go, man. Let's go.